Hello guys, welcome to this weekly recap with me Kevin, your golden option Forex mentor. So for the past week of trading from Sunday October 27th till Friday November 1st, we had many opportunities, 7 opportunities as a whole and 6 win and 1 loss, but with a with a tight stop loss, so a really great week. Starting off with GBP and ZD, we had this bullish opportunity in which we entered and got out really fast due to the pound instability because of Brexit and all the drama going on. So as you can see, technically right here, we were with this trend line right here and this other one right here, you can see that price is moving within a bullish channel. And then at this moment we had this more vertical with more momentum um, upside movement. Then we had the correction, and then just connecting this high with this other right here we had like a sort of a triangle, and then we had a breakthrough of the triangle on the upside, and in which we entered like shortly after, a couple of hours later, seeing that price was going to resume on the upside direction. So we entered at precisely 2.024 right here, and as as I mentioned right here, and as it was clearly mentioned in the VIP Forex Signals group, the message right here was get out, and when we secured 20 pips right here, so 20 pips, still better than nothing. So secured right now, and you can see that currently price closed on Sunday right here, so at the previous key level supply and demand zone right here. So till we not break this on the downside, we're still looking forward to a bullish opportunities. But if we see a clear breakout and afterwards a full candle closure below, we can maybe see for price to go below, maybe till the 50% level, or even the 200 MA right here in blue, and go on the upside. There's many things yet to be determined for this. Still 20 pips. GBP GBY, our favorite pair right here, we had 40 pips secured, because as you can see right here, once again we are in a bullish sort of a channel, but with this fibs channel right here. So many key levels that you already know, I hope. So you had the 0, 0.25, 0.50, 0.75, the 1. So right here all the levels were respected clearly, as you can see. So at the top right here, as you can see, we had a big rejection, and from this moment on we see lower highs, and we see a sort of consolidation if we take in consideration price right here, moving sideways in a consolidation. But also, as you can see from this top, like the high right here, and lower highs, we connected like this trend line right here. So we had many rejections on the trend line, and taking this 0.75 level right here, we can see within like the consolidation that I showed you. So the rectangle, some sort of rectangle like here, we can see another type of consolidation, which is a triangle, and you can see the breakthrough below the pullback, and that's where we entered. So after the breakout retest and the rejection, you can see many candlesticks right here in H4, more reliable than in H1, having some rejections right here. So we decided to enter, and as you can see, 40 pips later we took our TP number 1, and then went into the negative zone right here. So 40 pips, really nice and fast. On GBP AUD, as you can see, this pair was actually moving on the downside on H1. So we have once again right here this downside fibs channel. So you can see also with this this trend line coming from further, like in a bigger time frame, you can see that actually this one right here, if I plotted well. So it's the same, like bigger image, bigger perspective channel that you can see right here. All right, so the bigger channel, and we saw price break through on the above, and then just reach this high, and from this moment doing higher highs, lower highs, and kind of consolidating right here once again. You can see it as a rectangle right here. See, but also within these two parameters. So this trend line, this from this high, and connecting this one, you can see clearly the triangle. So we had some sideways movement till this point where we were expecting a breakout. So we entered right here on the breakout, and taking in consideration the last high, so from the last high to the last low, you can see that from this moment on, price didn't break through the 50% fibs retracement. So we have this retest once, twice, three times, many rejections clearly right here. So we weren't looking forward to see price go upper. So price simply consolidated a bit and then broke below this key resistance trend line from the channel, but which acted right here as support. And from this moment on, we secured the 50 pips right here, and you can see price clearly going even further below. So 50 pips for GA, same setup for this GA. So once again on GA, same setup, but we didn't use like the fibs channel. We just saw this same triangle, and as you can see more clearly right here. So this is H4, by the way. Previous one was H1, 1 hour. So the triangle, the breakout, the retest with rejections. We entered 1.8780 right here and secured another 50 pips because we saw consolidation. Then push further below and then back to break even. So always secure some profits, secure the back, guys, because most people, they just a fast advice. Some people, they run into profits from the moment they enter a trade or a couple of hours later, and they forget to either secure first, as I mentioned in a very in a video like a long time ago. The first step should be to put your stop loss at break even when you can, so according to your criteria, and then secure some bags, secure some pips. Otherwise, if you have like a 50, 60, 70 move and then back to break even, or worse, to the stop loss hit, that would be a total waste of time, energy, and money for those of you who have a real account. So pay attention to your risk management. On AUD GPY, as you can see right here, really clean setup. We see this bullish movement within, once again, this bullish channel on H4 right here. So we saw impulsion correction within this shorter, smaller channel. Then we see the push, breakout, and at this point right here, you can see a key supply and demand or support and resistance zone retested once, twice, three times right here, where we thought that was going to hold, and we actually made a sniper entry on the wick right here. And as you can see, price slightly moved into the green zone, and then just kicked us right away at our stop loss at minus 35 pips. Still, a shorter, we were at this key level right here, so we were maybe expecting a short movement from this moment, but as you can see, price decided to elevate a bit more. Our analysis wasn't bad, but the execution of the entry was not the best. Still, if we had the stop loss just above this move right here, we would have been in profits. On GN, another nice setup right here. So we have once again, as the first trade that I mentioned, this bigger long-term bullish movement within the bullish channel. And then we have this counter kind of trend right here in the slower, in a shorter time frame. So this bearish fibs channel right here, all levels respected, as you can see, the heart line too. So and connecting, plotting this key trend line, you can see that this low and this low. So this trend line was retested twice, and then you can see price slightly, just landing on the key level trend line, breaking below, retesting, and then doing a short movement below and going back up to retest this key supply and demand zone right here in yellow, acting as support right here, as breakout resistance, once again push down, resistance, really retested many times, really reliable. So we had a triple top right here, as you can see, a triple, really really key. The third touch, along with other confluences, are good to look over. So we had, after this triple top, a big bearish movement, and then we had after an impulsion comes a correction. So we entered on the correction right here, and then entered at 2.0160165. I mean, and then you can see price going slightly into the negative zone, and then going back and on track on the predicted direction. And we secured right here 40 pips, so always secure the bag. And right here on GBP GPY, last trade that is currently running into profits, not yet closed. You can see this, once again, on GBP pairs. GBP has like mainly the same movements, regardless of its quote counter currency. So GBP being first right here, we have this H4 analysis with the bullish movement within the upside channel. So impulse correction within this shorter channel, big impulsive move, and we have this trend line that comes from further before, on the, you can see it on daily, and this is the top of the channel, so making once again the triangle that we saw previously. And then we had right here many rejections. So we didn't go further the 141 level, so price really stagnated there. So big rejection once, twice, support and resistance or zone. So this can be considered as a retest, not of the 141, but of this trend line right here. So we had one retest, second retest of the 141, but of the trend line that I mentioned, acting as a resistance, we had the 1, 2, and 3 rejections right here, and you can see this movement, big bearish movement, and then going back up. And then we had right here another retest of the trend line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, breakthrough below right here with this bearish candle, retest, and we might see movement, price action going to 139 right here, and even further to a potential of 400 pips. So many setups, many opportunities, many things to learn from this video, and clean setup and professional ones that you saw right here, and only available at Golden Options. So trading recap for the week: GBP and ZD 20 pips. Pound was really moving in uncontrollable way due to Brexit. GBP GPY 40 pips, GA twice right here 50 pips for 100 pips total right here. AUD GPY, our only loss of the week, with minus 35 pips, which setup wasn't bad, but the entry execution was still we were right on the prediction of the bearish move. GN 40 pips and GBP GPY 30 pips, actually 38 pips running, as you can see from, okay, it doesn't matter, but still 37, 38 pips running right here. So for a total of 195 net pip profit this week. Really nice. So as usual, guys, if you want to copy this kind of quality trading and get more information about our company and our services, promotions, and giveaways, you can go at Golden Option Trading, our main website, and you can subscribe by putting in your email and stay updated to our latest releases. And also, you can follow us at Golden Option Trading, which is our English and main account with 58.3k followers, and at Golden Option, which is the Francophone account, at 19.5k followers, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it this week, and I hope you'll have a first beautiful week of November, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.